In the past few years, I've learned a lot from grief. I've lost beings who were very close to me, very near and dear to my heart, who meant a lot to me, the world to me even. And I've lost other beings who I wasn't as close to, but their loss also weighed on me a ton because they shined a light in my life for the brief amount of time I shared with them. And there are a few things that I've learned from grief that I would like to share with everyone else. First, not everyone has the same capacity to learn from grief in the same way. A lot of people, even after loss, will act exactly the same, will be just as dismissive or petty, focused on all the wrong things, the small things, and will wait until it's too late, time and time again. And I've learned not to hold people to the same expectations that I reasonably have of myself from what I've been able to learn, which is to be grateful for people while they're here, for any living beings while they're here, whether those are our loved ones, friends, acquaintances, or even the animals that we share a living space with, or that we frequent the same living spaces as. To not be so petty, to not allow the smaller things to consume us and get in the way of connection, of love, community. I've also learned, and this was always intuitive for me, but I've noticed that it's not for a lot of other people, that the last thing you should do when you find out someone has passed away is ask how it happened. If you weren't close enough to that being to know, then it's really not your place to go asking those who were closer to them what happened. Whatever your intentions may be, it's not the time, it's not the place. If you really have the best intentions, your concern shouldn't be knowing what happened, gossiping, spreading the word. Your concern should be showing up for those who are grieving the most, for those who are closest to them, for those who had a real, intimate, close relationship with them. And to just show up as much as we can. I know life tends to get in the way, especially when we're adults, and part of being an adult for me has been grief. It's been a reoccurring theme, a pattern almost. It's like every year I expect to lose someone now. And it never gets easier. It's not something we just get over. It's not something we forget about. It's not something we ever entirely heal from. It's something that we learn to live with, that we learn to manage, that we learn to navigate. And while we do that, we can also show up for others, show up for ourselves, try to be as present as possible and really enjoy every living moment we can share with those that we love. So if you or someone you know is grieving, has grieved, will continue to grieve, just know that you're not alone. A lot of people suck and won't know how to react and how to support you during your period of grief, whether that's short-term or long-term. But that's not a reflection of you. That's not a reflection of the value that your loved one had in your life or in anyone else's, or just innately as the living being that they were. Just know that people and the world we live in can be like that. You're not alone, and I hope that you have a support system. I hope you have someone, at least one other living being who can show up for you, and if you don't, I hope you're showing up for yourself.